Chapter 37 of the book of Ezekiel is a vision the prophet has regarding the restoration of the possessions of the people of Israel and union with Judah again in their land. The text speaks of a valley of dry bones that represents death, both physical but mainly spiritual, of the people of Israel. This Ezekiel text reminds me of a story of a young man who came to the pastor of his church and said, "Pastor, I do not know what happens to me. I see people's emotions in accepting Christ, but I cannot feel anything." The pastor then answered him, "I know what happens to you. Imagine a corpse thrown on a busy street and cars passing over it. Do you think he would feel something?" Then the young man replied, "Of course not." The pastor asked again, "Why does he not feel anything?" And the young man replied, "Because he's dead." The pastor then concluded, "It is possible to think that we are alive when we're no more than spiritual corpses wandering about. While we are dead, there's no way to feel anything." Returning to the book of Ezekiel, we find a precious promise from God. In verse 13 and 14, we read, "Then you shall know that I am the Lord, when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up from your graves. I will put my spirit in you, and you shall live, and I will place you in your own land. Then you shall know that I, the Lord, have spoken it and performed it, says the Lord." God has power to raise the dead, not just physical death, but spiritual death. Resurrect souls who no longer feel the fear and the love of God. Individuals who no longer enjoy pleasure in spiritual things. If you feel dead inside, wandering in a great valley of dry bones, cry out for the God of life, and He will raise you up.